Hey, beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you that how you can create a fully functional form inside the Go High Level. And then we will set up a workflow automation. And then I will show you that how you can track each leap whenever someone is going to fill out that form. And you will also learn how to add the tag and how to we send an automation emails. So let me take you on my screen and show you step by step.
Hi, beautiful people. In our last video, we I showed you that how we can build a complete website on the Go High Level, and in this tutorial, I'm going to show you that how you can create a form for your Go High Level website. In our previous video, I already showed you that how you can create a form and connect with your Go High Level website. But in this tutorial, I will show you again how to create a form, then how to connect with the website, and then I will show you that how you can uh, set up the automation with the form, right? And how you can do the how to connect that automation with the opportunities so you can track. So we're going to also add the tags in the form so we can track easily the contact details. So let me show you that we are already here on Go High Level dashboard. So we're going to go on the websites, and underneath automations you're going to see the sites. Click over there, and I want to show you that in our previous video we created a website with the name the business grow, and we created a form as well. Let me show you that by creating a contact page with a contact form. Right, so we created already this, but I want to show you again that how you can do that. Right, so what you have to do whenever you're going to click on the sites, and you will be here on the funnels websites, and in the same row you're going to see here the option. It says forms. Just click over there on the forms. There you can see how here you can see the all the forms you have so far, and you can always create by click on add a new form, and then you can click on start from the scratch, and then very easy to uh, let me go back again by clicking the sites, go to the forms builder, create add a new form, and you can select the template, but we're going to go with from the scratch. Click on the scratch, and then you need to give it the name, and on the left side we're going to have the widgets we can tag, we can put in the form, so whatever we want. So let me show you that. So it's loading. Okay, so whenever you're going to build a form, you're going to see something like this one, right? So maybe I'm going to give it the name 101 form, right? And by default we have the first name, last name, and phone number, email, and then this sort of the uh, uh, like where we can add like a to let the people to obtain like the privacy policy, or we can let them to give this option, but I'm going to delete this one, right? So we have the cleaner footer. Also we can give them the privacy policy, with the by default this comes up, and here you can change the links over here by clicking here, but I want to delete this one, I don't need. And now you can see that we can build any kind of the form, like we can add a full name, date of birth, and even we can also collect the payment with this form by adding this over here, right? And then maybe you want to collect the payment with the form, you can just add this widget over here, and then you need to select the collection like a payment you can add over here, the pricing you want, right, by clicking over here. Or you can add as a sell a product, right? But yeah, you can do so many things, but in our upcoming videos I'm going to show you that how we can collect the payments as well, by the way. So yeah, so you can sell the products, collect the payments, and maybe you want to add the address, something like the you want to be collect the address, so you need to add over here the address. And then there are so many other widgets you can add over here. Multi drop down you can add here. Here we go, and then you can add options, but we're going to keep the simple over here. Maybe I want to add the right here, the multi-line message. So we can say write message, right? And we're going to give it also the placeholder like this one. And in the button, we're going to say submit, and yeah, I think that's it, submit. And then maybe we're going to change the color, and here always we have the font. I'm going to be 18, and maybe 50, 500 will be fine, the width. And then we're going to click on here the alignment, you can see. Then we're going to click on the color. So I like some sort of the blue color over here. I'm going to do that, something like this one I like. Yep, it looks good. And then once it's done, you can always give it the form name 101 I gave it. So click on the save changes, and that's it. So now we will go back again to the website by clicking on top, go back, make sure you have just clicked on save, right? So everything going to be saved. Click on back, then we will go in the website tabs on the top, and then we will go the website we created, and where you want to add the form. It can be funnels or wherever you want in webinars, but for this tutorial we're going to connect with the contact form. So I'm going to click over here. I will delete the form we have already, and then we're going to add the form, the one we have created recently. So it is super easy to add. So now we're going to delete this one, the form we have already for some reason. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to delete this, right? So now I'm going to add here, click on add, and I will write here the form, simple, and this widget will comes up, and I will tag and drop over here. And then now I can select the form, by the way, by clicking over here. I have some forms. Maybe you can have serial forms, but yeah, likewise you gave it always a name. So I gave it 101, and then you will see the form will comes up over here. But for some reason it doesn't comes up, so we could click on the save, and yeah, once it's saved, just click on this eye icon, and then now we can see the form is live, right? And now when someone is going to fill out the form, we want to track the details, and we want to send them the thank you message as well. So we need to do the automation setup, so we can add, and we can add the tag, and we can also use the pipeline. So for that, we want when someone is going to fill out the form, we want to send them a confirmation message, or that we have received a message from you, like whenever someone is going to fill out the contact form or any form, then maybe you want to do the automation, or you want to send them back a message. So this is what we're going to do. So for that, what you need to do, you need to click on the automations, or before that, make sure you click on the opportunities over here, right? And in the opportunities, we can track the each leads from where it comes and where is right now it is. It means we always can have like the lead, webinar, like the booked call, something like that. So suppose I'm going to click on pipelines. Let me show you how we can do that. So I'm here, maybe I'm create a new pipeline, and I say this one, website 101. So maybe we can say new lead, right? So whenever someone is going to fill out form, we're going to make it the new lead come, right? So we're going to track automatically. Then we can always move the each contact with the different stages, right? So likewise, whenever someone is going to fill out form, we want to make sure they goes in the pipeline called the new lead, and whenever they connected through the via Zoom or something like that, we can move them automatically, or manually we can move them into the connected, and we send the proposal, we can, and then once the deal is done, one client is projects done, we can close we can move them in the close. Right, so I'm going to give it the name like the 101 website, right? So create, and then now I'm going to go in automations, and in automation I'm going to create maybe I'm going to give create a folder. So I'm going to give it the name like a website 101, and then I'm going to click on button create. Right, so just I want to create a folder, so I'm going to have everything at one place. So now I'm going to click on website 101 over here, right? And then now we can create the different workflow, the automation inside this folder, right? So I'm going to click on a create a workflow, and then there you can here you can see the ton of the templates, and these templates are very useful, right? There are so many you can use for different purpose, and yeah, so they can boost up like you can view always like by clicking on select and import. But for now we're going to go we're going to create from the scratch. So I will click on go back, go to website, and create a workflow, and I want to say yeah, start from the scratch. But you can use always the template as well, by the way. These are so simple and easy, but whenever you're going to learn you can how to create from the scratch, then these template will be more easy for you to how to use. So we're going to click on the continue. Okay, so I'm going to give this workflow name website 101. So we do remember, and trigger when someone is going to whenever some trigger is an something, when someone is going to do an action, then what will be reaction. So we're going to add a trigger, so we can add the reactions or action we're going to let them to be happen. Like suppose if someone is going to fill out the form, so the trigger will be the form. So I will click on add a new trigger, and there are so many triggers can be right here, you can search them. But now for this tutorial we're going to select the form. So you can write always here the form and click on the form submitted, because we want to do this automation. After submitting the form, we want them to send an email, and we want to tag them by adding the tag. So after selecting the trigger, now we're going to add a filter over here. So we want to click on here to select the filter. So form is, so it means we selected the trigger form, and then in the filters we selected the form, and the form is we need to select here, because we have, if you have so many forms, then you can always select with the specific one. So right now I created a form 101, so I'm going to select that one. Once it's done, make sure you click on the save trigger over here underneath, click over there, and now you can see that we have the trigger. So when someone is going to fill out the form, then we can add the actions, right? So what will happen when someone is going to fill out the form, then we want to track them first, right? So we can add the action of the trigger we want to be happen action. So I will click on this plus icon, and first I want to give them a tag. So I want to say so we can always find them and filter them, those people. So I'm going to add a new tag, right? So tag means, so whenever you're going to have the big list of the contacts, you can always track the person with the tag. So that's why we have the tags in the GoHighLevel. So right now I'm going to create a new tag. It's called 10 website, right? So we can, so I'm creating a new tag, so I can recognize and track the person from where it came. So I'm going to click on add a new tag, and 101 website again. I'm going to click on a save, and now I will create an opportunity, right? Likewise, I showed you that in the pipeline we created the stages, right? So I will see create, and here in opportunities under unit you're going to see create and update opportunities. Like I'm going to click on it. So now we need to select the pipeline, and pipeline was the website 101, right? Because inside the 10 pipeline I want to add this person to go over there. So the stage will be new lead. Whenever someone is going to fill out the form, it will be considered as a new lead, right? And here you can add the name or the opportunity source or status, the value, everything you can add. But now I want to leave it blank as it is. So click on the save action, right? So what we have done so far, we added a trigger, and after the trigger we have added a few two actions. We want to personalize them with by adding the tag. I added the tag. Then we add a create. We add them in the pipeline so we can track them easily. So I added the in action create or update opportunities, and then again I want to do the flow, right? So after filling out the form, the tag will be added, they will go in the pipeline, and now I want to send them an email. So you can do so many things. You can send them a WhatsApp SMS as well, right? Or you can send them SMS, and or here you can see, right? Or you can send them an email. So this time we're going to send them an email, right? And now you're going to see here, we can give it the name like a from name, right? So I want to leave it blank because it will be auto filled. Or you can give it the name like you can give it whatever you want. Maybe I want to give it the from Raja Sain.com, something like that, right? And from email, you can give it like whatever you want. So yeah, I'm going to give this one, just an example. And then here you can say subject thanks for likewise we can say we will, subject you can add we will, hey there, like something. You can add the subject whatever you want. And then here I'm going to say hi, right? And now we can click on add a custom values over here, because after that, after saying the hi, I want them to be their name. So for that we're going to click on contact, and you can add the full name, or I'm going to select with the first name. So it will be hi, and whatever they going to fill the information, like their first name. So this is the custom tag value, or we can say the custom values, right? So it will be auto filled out. So I will say hi, and their name, it will be auto refilled. And then you can write here message like welcome, likewise say thanks for filling the form, and soon one of our team member will reach out to you. Best regards. You can write anything what you want, right? Just I am adding this one, and then I'm going to say Raja, and we're going to click on save action, and that's it. And make sure once it's done, click on here on the top, you're going to see, make sure it is published. And once this is blue, by clicking over here, make sure click on the save. Okay, once it's done, right, now we have added the trigger, then 3 actions. The tag will be added, opportunity will be updated, and then email will be sent. So now we're going to test it. So I will go back again over here, going to go on the sites, and in the websites, and we have the business grow, or business grow website, right? And then we have this the page, and inside the page we have this form. So I'm going to click on over here, and then now I'm going to fill out the form Raja Sain, and the phone number we're going to add, and then we're going to add the email. Right, and then I'm going to say, hi, I need Raja to help me to build a website or landing page, something like that, whatever you want to write, and click on submit. And boom, and once it's done, now you can see this information. If I'm going to click on over here, by going to go on the GoHighLevel dashboard again. Now if I'm going to go here in the contact, in the opportunities, I want to show you something before I'm going to go in the contacts. Right, so I'm going to select over here 101 website. Right, here we go. And now here you can see the information, right? The new lead, in opportunities we can see the new lead came, and this is the information, the Raja, right? And then if I click on the contacts, and inside the contacts you're going to see the more information about that person. So here we go, I filled out the form, and right, it says now it comes right now. If I'm going to click over here, and then you can see the new opportunity was created, right? And yeah, so this is how it works. But for some reason I was already added, so maybe let me see if I have received an email over here by clicking over here, and let me see. Here we go. Now you can see that I have received an email on the top. It says hey there on the top, right? And it says, hi Raj, thanks for filling the form, and soon one of our team member will reach out to you, and best regards, Raja. So now you can see it is working quite fine. So yeah, I think this is how it works. This is how automation works on the GoHighLevel. So I think that's it for right now. So you learned that how we can create a form, then how we can do the automations, and then we can track the informations as well. And yeah, I think that's it for now. If you want to hire me for your websites or to do the automations, you can go always here on Raja Sain. I'm going to give the link below in the description, so you can check out our project we have done so far. You can see their websites, and underneath over here recently we have the project we have done. You can always click on over here to discover book a free discovery call, and here you can see the people's feedback about work. And you can also contact me where I click on, or you can connect me by clicking on my LinkedIn profile over here, and then you can see over here my portfolio as well, by the way, on LinkedIn. And yeah, I hope so this video is going to be useful for you, and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends. And cheers, thank you, and see you in another tutorial. Bye bye.